So the video today, we're going to talk about praying, right? You know, there's a lot of people that go to church, different church, all praying to God. They're praying to Jesus. They're praying to Jehovah. We all praying, right? And a lot of people think that praying about everything alone is suffice, right? They think it's enough. Like, oh, I prayed about it. I leave it in God's hands, right? Everything they say, I leave it in God's hands. And they have this mindset like, oh, I don't have to do the work. I just leave it in his hands. I just pray about it and just let it go. Let go the wheel. Let the bike just go wherever it want to go. That's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. You can't just say out of sight, out of mind and not do the work yourself, because it's like if you for example, if you want to lose weight, right? You think you could just pray about it and just say let it go and just do exactly what you was doing before and expect to lose weight? Oh, I prayed about it, so I left it in God's hand and he's gonna work it out for me. No, that's not how it works. You can't just say I prayed about it, I left it in God's hands, and automatically you're just gonna start losing weight. That's not how it works. What you could do is pray for God to give you the strength to be consistent, to be motivated, to keep going, or to do it, right? But to pray and say, oh, Jehovah, I hope I lose weight. God, I hope I lose weight. Jesus, I hope I lose weight. Please help me to lose weight. And you just leave it as that, and you don't do the work yourself, that means you really don't want to lose weight. And you really don't understand how prayer works, because you got to understand that it takes work on your end too. It's not just, oh, I prayed about it and I'm good now. It takes work on your end too. Like, he needs to see that you really want this. He really want to see that you're really pursuing this. He really want to see that you're doing the work. So can't do that out of sight, out of mind thing. It's not going to work at all. And I heard it so much and I decided, you know what, I got to make a video about this, because I'm tired of hearing people doing the wrong things, praying about it, and just thinking that no changes on their end is going to get them the result they want. That's not how it works. And if you're a person that it's addicted to alcohol, or if you're a person addicted to drugs, or you are a thief, or whatever the direction you want to come, right? Come with this. And you decide, oh, I prayed about it, and you just keep doing the same exact thing over and over, there ain't no changes coming. You gotta make changes on your end, and then he'll give you the strength to keep it going, right? You have to do your part. So you're praying for him to do his part, but then you have to pray for your strength for you to do your part, because they both are needed. You can't just pray for one and expect this one alone to just do everything. You have to do both. And that's what most people don't want to do, because if you have to do the work yourself, that means you have to be accountable, right? And most people don't want to be accountable nowadays. They rather just leave it to somebody else, blame somebody else, put it on somebody else. That's why you have some people even blaming God for what they're going through, for the things that they're going through. Even though they're putting themselves in these situations to go through these things, they're blaming God for it. So this is the world that we live in now, where people are blaming God for when things don't go their way. And they're blaming God for not being able to keep up what they were supposed to keep up for themselves. Oh, it's an easy route. So one of the things I started telling people is like, stop pointing fingers at people and telling them what they did to make you do something wrong. Stop pointing at yourself. The reason why I'm saying that is because when you point at yourself, that's where accountability comes in, right? And then when you take accountability for what you're doing wrong, you start to acknowledge what you're doing wrong. You start to make changes with what you're doing wrong, and then you can start doing the right things little by little, right? He don't expect you to change overnight. He doesn't. He doesn't expect you to just flip a switch, and then today you're this way, and then by tomorrow you're the next way. It might take you weeks, it might take you months, it might take you years. But at least if you're taking the steps, right, you would get there. You know, if you're a person that used to drink a whole bottle a day, you know, you take baby steps. Now you're drinking probably 3/4, half a bottle a day, right? And eventually you start going down. If you're a person that smokes, probably you smoke a pack a day of cigarettes. But now instead of smoking a pack, say 10 comes in a pack. Instead of smoking a pack, which is 10, now you're smoking 8. Then you go down to 7. And you can use that for anything. If you're a person that's addicted to sugar, right? If you was to make your tea and you used to make your tea and put 3 scoops of sugars in there, you like it extra sweet. Now you could bring it down from 3 to 2, 2 to 1, right? And that's how I did it. Now I drink my tea with no sugar because your body, the way your body is made to adjust, right? It adjusts to an environment. It adjusts to the food that you eat. It adjusts to the situation that you, like your body is just the most amazing thing. It adjusts, right? Your mentality adjusts after a while. So it's a lot of things that we go through is all mental. It's all mental, but we don't like to deal with the mental aspect of it. We like to just stick to, let me just pray about it and just leave it alone. The mental part takes a lot of work because you literally have to change your mindset. Your mind used to always think this way. Now you have to flip it to go this way. It's not easy because you can look at other people doing it and you look at it like, yo, they make it look so easy. But no, it's because they've been doing it for a while. That's why it looks so easy. Because they've been consistent, that's why it looks so easy. But honestly, it's not easy, right? But nothing is easy when you're first learning it, right? Well, some things. But in general, majority of the times, the things that you're trying to learn that's new is usually not easy. It's usually hard. But what happens when you keep doing it? It gets easier and it gets better. It gets easier and it gets better. And then you can look at it 5 years, 10 years down the line, and you can be like, that was so hard for me when I first started. I used to get frustrated. I used to doubt myself. But now I'm actually one of the best at it. Like the book that I was reading, he is scared of motivational speech, right? Scared of going on stage, talking to a bunch of people. That's scary. It's not easy to do it because you're literally going in front of strangers and you're really like pouring out your heart to them. And you're trying not to mess up, not trying to get tangled up on your words, all these things. But guess what? Now he's doing a podcast. He has one of the biggest podcasts on YouTube. You have celebrities and all these different people coming to him. But what happened for him to get to that level was he kept being consistent. He kept working on it. He didn't just pray to God and say, hey, I prayed about it, let it go. It's like he prayed about it and he did the practice. He did the things that needed to build the foundation, to make it stronger, to make sure he can actually do this thing and sustain it. And that's what I need you guys to understand today. Prayer alone, it's not enough. Say it with me. Prayer alone, it's not enough. You have to do the work yourself. You have to be. So stop thinking that praying alone is enough. Stop thinking that. I want you to get that out of your mind. Because once you start saying it to yourself, you start believing it. And once you start believing it, that means you don't make changes, you don't take accountability. And once you don't make changes and you don't take accountability, you never grow, you never get better, you never do the work. Stop selling yourself short. Stop setting yourself up for failure and then blaming somebody else when you don't get to where you want to be. Oh, I'm going to blame, like, for example, I didn't grow up seeing anybody being romantic, right? Guys, I never seen guys bringing flowers, opening doors. I didn't grow up seeing that stuff, but I'm like that. Why am I like that? Because I wanted to be like that, and I made the changes, and I did what I need to do to become that person. Now I'm romantic. I'm very romantic, right? But it's easier for me to just blame my pops, blame myself, whoever else I've been around as a man. Oh, you never showed me this. I never seen this. Why you? No, I'm not blaming nobody for nothing, right? I'm going to do the work to learn those things. I was watching movies, I was watching videos, and I read books, all these romantic stuff. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. So a man being romantic, you know, treating his woman like a queen, making her feel special, making her feel like she's the only one. Like, I'm like, yo, I want anybody I'm with to feel like that too. So guess what? I incorporate that into me, into when it comes to being a man and being with a woman. I want to be that person that thinks about a person's need and cater to them. So I do the work. But it's easier for you to say, I'm not romantic because I didn't grow up seeing it. I'm not nurturing because I didn't grow up seeing it. I'm not respectful because I didn't grow up seeing it. It's like, I didn't eat healthy because I didn't grow up seeing it. But if you know better, you do better, right? That's what one of the things they always say. If you know better, you do better. I get if you don't know better, right? But in this time and day where we have these phones in our hands that has all these information, if you really want to know something, if you want to know how to do something, how to fix something, how to change something, how to work on something, you have access to it. It's just change what you choose to consume. Choose better things to watch. Choose better things to indulge in instead of these negative stuff that puts you in a negative mindset and things that influence you to be a worse version of yourself. You know, if you want to do better, you can do better. You just have to be motivated to do better. You have to acknowledge that you want to do better. Most people do not want to acknowledge that they have work to do, and that's where the issue comes in. All right? So, like I said, this video, you see what it's about. You know what it's about. It's about doing both, praying and doing the work, putting them together and becoming stronger, right? Becoming better. And keep going. Because I believe in you. I just need you to believe in yourself. Because I can believe in you all I want, but if you don't believe in yourself, nothing will change. Okay? Start to believe in yourself. Start to do the work for yourself. Start to be consistent for yourself. And you, yourself, is the one that would reap the benefits. Once again, thanks for everybody that subscribed. I know it's a small YouTube channel, but it's a lot of powerful things here being said. I hope this helps somebody on the other end of the screen. I don't care which country you're at, which state, I don't care where you're at. If you're watching this video and this video has helped you in any way, then you say something in the comment section. Let me know that you do appreciate the videos. It did help you. I hope it changed your mindset on certain things, and I hope it stops you from just blaming people for the things that you do or your life, and start to take accountability and take control of your life. And that's it. Just know that somebody out there love you. I love you guys. Somebody, family member, friend, somebody loves you, somebody care about you. So please, everybody, take care of yourself. Take care of your family members. Take care of your friends. Don't take life for granted. Life is a beautiful thing. And stop complaining. Stop complaining. All right, you already know what it is. Peace.